Today we will discuss some topics that have been going on, such as No Savage finally home after doing a bid for attempting to crush his op, Baby Slime Goodman Flash Gotti gets arrested for murder, and we will also get into Walker Mill, member arrested after being on the run for killing single mom. The first topic we will get into is Flash Gotti arrested. Recently, Maryland rapper Flash Gotti, who is close to people like Baby Slime and Young Slat, would be arrested for a murder around Greenbelt. The article would say, the Prince George's County Police Department arrested 3 suspects wanted in connection with a fatal shooting that occurred in late July. The suspects are 22-year-old Samuel N. Nam of Upper Marlboro and 2 juvenile males, a 17-year-old from Hyattsville and a 17-year-old from Greenbelt. They are all charged as adults for the murder of 23-year-old Jordan Swan of Bowie. On July 29, 2024, at approximately 1:55 p.m., officers responded to a shooting to the 8500 block of Greenbelt Road in the unincorporated section of Greenbelt. Officers located Swan in an apartment building parking lot, suffering from gunshot wounds. He was taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead a short time later. The preliminary investigation revealed the suspects shot the victim during a robbery. Nam and the victim were known to each other. The streets would react to Baby Slime getting arrested.
You should have more confidence.
For the next topic, we will discuss Walker Mill member arrested for murder of single mom. A while back, I reported on this shooting of a single mom, where the 2 suspects can be seen inside Subway kissing. Before the murder of the victim, who was identified as Jessica Somerville, the suspects would hug and kiss, and the suspect who shot the mother would try to talk to her, but she would turn him down. Then after Jessica and her group would leave to their car, 2 suspects identified as Heem from Walker Mill and Lil Dallas would follow them, then try to rob them for their car. This would cause a fight and a shot to go off, killing Jessica. After this, Heem would go on the run for 8 months and was just recently caught in North Carolina.
Moments before a deadly shooting in District Heights. Now, this happened over the weekend, and 1 woman was killed. The suspects are still on the run, but there's some great video out there. Let's get to Melanie Alwick. She's been standing by with that video. New details about the victim. And Mel, one of the things I think is most striking in this case is when you look at the video, it looks like the 2 people of interest look like they were just in a great mood, having a good time, and for some reason, within seconds, everything changed.
Absolutely, Steve. You are so right. And you're going to notice those differences in the video that we're about to show you. But I want to let you know that I just spoke with some family and connected with them. And they tell me that 27-year-old Jessica Somerville was actually on her way home from work Saturday night into Sunday morning when she and colleagues stopped here at the 24-hour Subway to get something to eat. And we now know that their group was engaged by the suspects inside the restaurant. Then one of the suspects pulled a mask over his head and followed Jessica's group out. Take a look here at the exclusive video that we just obtained. You can see the pair walking toward a vehicle. It's about 2:15 a.m. Sunday. They split off, and the suspect with the mask goes to the side of the vehicle. Someone inside opens the door, and there's an altercation and gunfire. Another person inside the vehicle gets out and fights with the suspect, who eventually flees with others in a nearby car. Jessica, moments after that, was found by Prince George's County Police dead in the parking lot. Workers and regular customers tell us they're frightened.
Scared, very scared. You don't know what's going on day or night. You just don't know what's going to happen when you go out. never know.
A video released by Prince George's County Police shows the suspects inside the restaurant before the shooting. Steve, this is what you were talking about. Sure, they appear to be pretty fun, like they're having a good time. They stumble up to the counter together. They start engaging Jessica and her co-worker. One of them in the black and white shoes there is the one who put on the mask before following them out. There was initial lookout for a blue SUV that the suspects left in. If you recognize anyone, you're asked to contact Crime Solvers. There's a $25,000 reward for information in this case. Now, I just also connected with Jessica's cousin, who told me that Jessica was a hard worker, a devoted mother to a young daughter, just loved by everybody. She goes on to say that Jessica was a light of fun and love. Anyone who came around her felt her beautiful energy, and everyone is just so devastated by her loss, guys. And we'll have more on this throughout the day.
Melanie, just a tragedy all around. Thank you.
And for the last topic, we will discuss No Savage finally home. Recently, 37th rapper No Savage would be released from jail, and the streets would go crazy over this.
We better go get our big brother. Our little brother. But look, we doing 10 features today. 7,500. That's the deal. 10 features today. You know we here. We better go get bruh. You heard me. And we happy as shit, you hear me?
That way. That way.
Hey,
that way.
We doing 10 features today.
Say free dad.
7,500. You hear me?
Yes.
We in there.
Say free dad.
Free dad. Free dad. Free dad.
My godson, No Savage. Yeah. On his way.
Free my brother, man.
Yeah.
Free my brother, man. Hey, get with me today. DM me right now, because this shit going crazy. You hear me? And
Come on, Noah, get your boy, get your boy. Give his hand, bro. Boy, what it do? What's up, nigga? No, you want his coffee?
just like your ass, nigga.
Hey, Kevin, yo, y'all want his coffee? Hey, let me get this paper real quick. Who your pastor?
You have that paper?
Give him something to put on, y'all.
Yeah, bitch.
No Savage would come home after doing 3 years for shooting at rival rapper Bala, who is from Simple City. After this, Savage would get 3 years. Bala also allegedly shot No Savage in the head and disses him in songs.
With an applause, family and friends of 23-year-old rapper Noah Settles learned his fate.
You might remember him as the man who started shooting inside a busy Tyson's Corner Center on Father's Day last year. The Commonwealth says some shoppers are still too scared to return to the mall. Our Matthew Torres was there as prosecutors requested a sentence far beyond the guidelines.
Today, Noah Settles read a letter apologizing to everyone inside Tyson's Corner the day he fired those 3 gunshots. Even though no one was hurt because of disregard to human life, the prosecution says he deserved 15 years behind bars. Instead, a Fairfax County judge handed down the mandatory minimum sentence of 3 years. Relieved family and friends walked out cheering and singing.
I knew God was good. I knew justice was going to be served today.
Settles is a rapper known by his stage name No Savage. He was convicted for firing his gun inside Tyson's Corner Center on Father's Day last year, sending dozens of shoppers scrambling for safety. Settles apologized and referenced being a father to a 2-year-old boy who was in the courtroom, saying, quote, "I want to apologize to any child who experienced that."
He was wrong to carry the weapon into the mall. Our citizens have a right when they go to the mall to feel a certain level of security when you go to the mall. We understand that. They came there to antagonize Mr. Settles and attack him.
Authorities say he had a dispute with a rival gang known as White Shirts. They came up to him and recorded this video. Another camera angle captures a tussle as Settles is seen holding a gun. They dispersed, but moments later, one White Shirt member began walking towards Settles with a gun right before shots rang out. His defense argues his client was first provoked and antagonized, saying, quote, "Noah panicked in a negative way."
The only thing Mr. Settles wanted to do was get out the mall. Use those 3 shots as a means to escape.
But prosecutors argued Settles had opportunities to exit if he was actually scared. The Commonwealth says we don't give someone a pass for not being able to aim. If anything he was in fear of was he didn't want to appear weak. Commonwealth attorney Steve Descano still believes the request for 15 years was appropriate.
Mr. Settles re-engaged a number of times when he easily could have disengaged. He made the conscious decision to pull the trigger multiple times.
Do you think he's remorseful?
I don't know. I would hope so.
And on top of his 3-year sentence, there is also a 5-year probation. On top of that, he is no longer allowed to step foot inside Tyson's Corner Center. In Fairfax, I'm Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.